Hey everyone, it's Eric here from my 525XL. Just giving you another update. Still going through the green hair algae battle, but I think I'm winning. Just doing another lights out today. It's Sunday afternoon, nice and lazy day. Back from a hockey tournament in London for the last few days. I'm going to do some work in behind the tank. So behind that wall is my furnace room. I'm going to set up my RODI unit in there instead of carrying the bucket back and forth from my laundry room down the hall there. I'll show you the the furnace room in here. Excuse the noise. The furnace is running right now because it's a little cold. So I have to carry my bucket of water in through here every time it runs out. Squeeze through here, which is getting more and more difficult as I get older. And then I put the bucket just on the floor, which is down there. So what I'm going to do is up top here I've got some cold water lines. I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of dark. I'm going to put in a valve there, set up the RODI unit on the wall here, and then just have it come down into the bucket. I'm going to put in a auto top off valve, like one of those floaties, and into the bucket. I'm going to start with a bucket anyway, see how it goes, and if everything works out I might change the size of the bucket. Gonna need to do some cleanup here though. Some wires hanging around and old wood, so I'll do that, and I think that'll make it a lot easier for me to just carry the stuff in and out. It's kind of a pain in the butt to squeeze through these openings here with a bucket of water without spilling it. So that's my plan. It'll just contribute to the automation, I guess, and keep things easier maintained. Just one less function I have to do, I guess. As long as that auto shut-off valve works, I should be fine. I keep reading stories, but I guess the key is to maintain that valve so it doesn't get stuck. So that is the plan. So I will give you another update once I've done that. I'll probably put it together in the same video so you can see what I've done, and hopefully it'll help some of you guys out that are thinking of doing the same thing. Okay, stay tuned. Hey everyone, I'm back. So this is just a quick review on the relocation of my RODI unit. So like I said, I would move it out of the workroom where I am here now. It was hooked up just behind that blue towel and draining into the wash basin there. So I've since moved it into my furnace room. So this is my tank here, and behind that wall is the actual furnace room, so you can kind of see some of the, I don't know if you can see, tubes that have ran behind the wall. So that's the drain for the Neptune Trident going out, and the tube for the auto top off coming in with the fresh water. So in the furnace room, I cleaned up a little bit. I still have a bit more to do, but as you can see here, I've connected the RODI unit to the wall, just fastened it with screws into the stud, and I did some quick plumbing up top just to run down an extension of the cold water. So I've connected the hose into the RODI unit. I'm actually currently filling it up right now, so I'm running at about 60 psi, which is good. You can see my media there is about halfway finished, so I'm going to change it out pretty soon. I don't like to leave it right to the end, so probably for another 25% and I'll change it out. And that is going down through the blue tube into my bucket. So blue tube going in is with fresh water in, and the clear tube is what's going out into the sump behind this wall, which is being controlled by the Tunesy ATO, the auto top off. The waste, the yellow hose, is going down into the drain, like I said. It's pretty scuzzy looking. It's been there for 20 years now, so I'll probably change that plate out. Looks like something off an old shipwreck. And that's how it's running. That's my waste bucket for the Neptune Trident, bringing in all the waste from the tests it does. And that's it. Seems to be working really well. I had a little leak on my solder points up there at the copper and the T-joint, so I fixed that really quickly. I think all in all it took me about 1 hour from start to finish, including cleanup, so it wasn't too bad. Well worth it in my opinion. I don't have to lug these buckets back and forth now, so just another step towards automation that I wanted to complete, another do-it-yourself project that I finished off. Only thing left that I need to do now is I'm just waiting for the float valve to come in from Amazon to connect onto the bucket, so I can actually cut off the flow once the bucket's full, and then the automation from that perspective will be complete. I'm just going to test it on this bucket, see how it goes, and then if I'm happy with it and I don't have any issues on overflow, I will increase the volume of the bucket, put a bigger one in, and that'll be it. And I think the next step I might do is the automatic water change. So I'll probably hook that up to the Neptune dose that I have in the sump down there, or I might get another one. I know there's quite a few links on how to do that, so I think that might be my next step. But I'll finish this one off first, test it out, make sure it's all good, and then upgrade the bucket, and then we'll go from there. So that's it. So that's Eric from my 525 XL, bringing another DIY project finished, completed, and happy with the way it's running so far. Any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. I'll answer them as soon as I can. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.